left the game as soon as he could. Like he was just dropping MMR, and then like ever since then I started playing like 3 or 4 Grandmasters players. Like they were low Grandmasters players, but like I was still super excited every time I beat them.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, in the top right we have the Protoss player Legitimate. You wanna announce
Yeah,
him on the?
he is in the pink. That
Oh,
which has been the probably the favorite of this tournament. We have a pink player in every single game, it seems like. And down here in the blue we have our blue Protoss, Ambience. This is a Group A game, which is our Diamond Plus League. This is day
okay,
8 of our coverage of the 6-sided Ring of Fire's first open tournament, and we are playing this one live.
cool. Someone's asking for a stream link. You can you type it out, or are you a ref?
Oh, I got him. There you go.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I never get the ref thing just because it would make too much sense for me to be able to pause. The stream actually crashed last night, and I couldn't figure out what to do, so I ended up just sending someone a message like, "Yo, please pause it, please."
That's fun.
Oh
It
yeah.
looks like we have a little bit of a differentiating build between these two players already. Ambience is going for a little bit more faster of a gateway, and it looks like Legitimate might be going Nexus first. Maybe? I don't... Okay, there. It was just a little bit of a delayed gate. Yeah, I didn't think he would be going Nexus first. This is just a really hard matchup to do that in. So, of course, Ambience is going to have a little bit more faster of a gateway. Might favor him if he does a 4-gate. Other than that, not too big of a deal.
He's also taking much earlier gas, so I know
Right.
that in PvP, like it's not my best. Most of my knowledge doesn't rest in PvP, but I do know that the faster you get your warp gate technology, the better it is for you. if it's going to be
Well,
the old knife fight of 4-gate versus 4-gate.
it all just depends, really. I mean, it really depends on your proxy pylon location and if they scout it and how they react and what you're chrono boosting and who's chrono boosting what.
Speaking of proxy pylon, it looks like Ambience was able to sneak a probe into
Yes.
Legitimate's base, who's just kind of hanging out. And
And that,
even though it seems like it's a pretty crummy way to lose a game, I've seen more Protoss games come down to just sneaking that one probe in than
it's
anything else.
it's so vital. So vital. I've lost, I think, 3 or 4 games I can remember, PvTs, of having just a proxy pylon in my own base and not seeing it. One time it was on Shakura's Plateau, and it was because my base is so big on that map, I didn't scout it. And the other time it was on Shattered Temple, and there's like a spawn location where you can hide a probe behind a tree and never have it be seen. And proxy pylon me there. But yeah, that can be so instrumentally important in this matchup because of course you can't warp in onto the high ground because your pylons are in range of the stalkers when you do, and you can't break the ramp, so to speak, and you can only use one force field to force field your ramp. So if he does a proxy pylon in his base, and he's, oh, looks like he's going for a 4-gate too, yep, that's why he got the earlier gateways, and that's why he's getting chrono boost out fast. If he proxies a pylon and it doesn't get seen, he could outright win the game here. Oh, and there it is, proxy pylon. You called it, man.
And Legitimate cannot see that at all. We'll see if he scouts his base here, but that could be the game. The hero
It
probe.
absolutely can be. And he's going for a 1-gate robo, so if he cannot hold his ramp, and look, he's even throwing down another pylon, so smart. He's throwing down another pylon, of course, because if one dies, he has another one backed up. Because if you scout it, you can't kill one fast enough. You can kill one fast enough, you can't kill two fast enough. Because his warp gate just finished, now he's warping all of his gateways into warp gates.
Oh yeah, this is about to get real ugly for our friend Legitimate up here.
It looks like it. And now he's warping into the main, he's warping into 3 zealots currently, and I don't see him Legitimate really being able to hold this. I mean, this is just a crummy position to be in.
Yeah, it's
he's
just one of those
right there in
things
the stalker.
you just have to know. You know, it's you have to be ready to take out the pylons. It looks like he's going to try to use his probes to get those pylons down before. You know, it's a pretty bad matchup when you're trying to match probes against zealots.
Oh yeah.
And there's the early finish of this one. GG.
Yep. Sad to see. But that's how PvP works, and that's how a lot of mirror matchups work. Because the opening stages to every mirror matchup are very, very vitally important. Whether it be ZVZ, TVT, or PvP, it's always important. Like TVT, I would almost compare TVT the 1-1-1 all-in slash 3-1-1 all-in that's used in TVP is also used in TVT, being sort of similar to a 4-gate in PvP, because it's just so vital and instrumental that you hold that. And it's very hard to with a lot of builds that you do in TVT, so it's kind of a back and forth with what builds counter which builds and how you plan to account for that build.